In this week's Women in Sports, we begin with a red-hot Muscatine Softball team. The Muskies have only lost 2 games so far this year, putting them at 23-2 for the season. After last year's regional final loss, the team has come back stronger than ever, despite losing plenty of top talent. This season, the Muskies are without 4 All-State players, but they're still just behind the league-leading North Scott, and the Muscatine girls have hung on to 1 less loss, setting them up nicely for the remainder of June. After nearly a year away from the court, Serena Williams has once again returned to the world of tennis. Williams began competing in the Rothesay International in England today on a doubles team with Ons Jabeur. The pair won their first matchup earlier today, but this is seen just as a warm-up for Williams, who will play at Wimbledon next week in her first major since injuring herself at last year's Wimbledon. Thursday will mark the 50th anniversary of Title IX, the landmark civil rights law forbidding sex-based discrimination at any federally funded school or education program. Before President Nixon signed Title IX into law, less than 4% of girls played high school sports. However, many activists are using this anniversary to point out the gender gaps that still persist. Today, Women's Sports Foundation estimates 60% of girls participate in a high school sport, while 75% of boys participate. Additionally, only 14% of all college athletes are women of color.
The law is not being enforced all over the country in small programs and in bigger programs. There is still a huge amount of discrimination, built-in bias that boys are more important as athletes than girls. So I think in most local environments, there's a lot of work to do to ferret out that discrimination and level the playing field.
Tomorrow, First Lady Jill Biden and tennis icon Billie Jean King will join in celebrating Title IX's 50th anniversary at Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C.